I'm Sandra and I'm the marketing manager of KII. With me today,
Namaste, my name is Sanket Sapai from Kathmandu, Nepal. Here in KI, I'm studying here in cookery.
And I am Jana Cara Gonzalez from Davao, Philippines, Mabuhay, and also studying cookery here in KII. So I've chosen Australia as one of my choices to move and study here because I've always wanted to explore out of the country, and most of my family and friends are also here and also suggested that it's a livable place, and when it comes to people, it's easily to adapt with the environment, and also the people here treats each other equally. So that's it.
From a few years, Australia became one of the best countries for international students. There is a great opportunity for international students, and the country is very beautiful, and the weather is quite similar to my home country, and which is very good for me. And what else I need? I'm very happy to be here.
if you want the best possible student journey, then I can confidently say that KII is the best choice for you guys for a lot of reasons. One is location, so very strategic. We're right in the heart of Sydney CBD.
Yeah.
So we're like 2-minute walk from the central station. So very convenient wherever you find your accommodation or your work, right? Also, the trainers.
Yeah.
So by now, you've already done a couple of months of studies.
Yeah.
And we always give you industry experts as trainers. Aside from that, fantastic student support. So there's a dedicated team, there's a staff that you can approach for all your study-related concerns. So there's always somebody who's ready to help. And finally, we also organize extracurricular activities for students. So because we want to balance it out, we want to give you, an overall excellent experience. So we do a lot of activities, so you get a chance to meet other students, make new friends, and then do fun things together. So aside from your studies, from your work, you also get to do enjoyable activities with fellow students.
Yeah, I agree.
So far, I'm liking Sydney, and it's better than my expectation while I'm in my hometown. And in Sydney, I can meet different people, and I made many friends here in Sydney, which is very good for me. And I'm now hanging out with them, and I recently visited many beautiful places here in Sydney, like Bondi Beach, Sydney Harbour, and Darling Harbour, like that. And they are very beautiful places. I like that.
I totally agree with Sanket that Sydney is a very beautiful place because it's the best place for students and also for tourists. It's very convenient for us students because we're always traveling for work and also for here going to school. So the public transport is very convenient, and
Are you
also
taking
with
the train?
Yeah, the train, and sometimes if there's tracked work, we also go with the buses. And also with the people here, it's a multicultural people here that is here in Sydney, but then everyone is friendly.
I get this question a lot because a lot of people know that Sydney is one of the most expensive cities in the world. But what some people don't know is in Australia, we have one of the highest, if not the highest, minimum wage in the world. So just to put things into context. Now, in terms of living costs, so the Department of Home Affairs, as of October 2019, says that the 12-month living cost for international students is 21,041 Australian dollars, and then there's additional $7,362 if you have your partner or your spouse as a dependent, and then if you have a child as an additional dependent, that's an additional $3,152. So that's the in terms of annualized living cost for international students. Now, if we're talking about your ordinary expenses
Yeah.
living here in Sydney, so as an estimate for groceries and eating out, it's around $140 to $280 per week. Gas, electricity, $10 to $20 per week as well. Phone and internet, your phone plan, your Wi-Fi, your data, it's $15 to $30 per week. Public transport, so Jana mentioned that you guys are taking the trains
Yeah.
regularly, so a lot, $30 to $60 per week for that. Now, entertainment, so of
Yeah.
course you guys have to
Yeah.
go out and also enjoy, right? So that's around 80 to 150 per week.
Yeah.
So I chose my course because I enjoyed having different kinds of roles and tasks, as evidenced by my interest in exploring the hospitality management. So I also joined the craze of selling food online. So I decided finally that I should choose, or I should take my path as a chef, or pursue my passion in cooking. So I studied in the Philippines and also continued my
What did
degree
you
here
study in
in
the Philippines?
cookery also, but it's certificate 3. So
I
here I'm
see.
studying certificate 4.
Alright.
So that's
So it's a related course.
Yeah.
From my childhood, I always loved to cook food. I'm interested in cooking food, and in fact, I studied travel and tourism in my country.
I see.
And the most related course here in KII, I found cookery, and I
Mhm.
studied cookery here.
Yeah, so we have 2 future chefs.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping good future after completing this course.
Yeah.
I want to be a good chef here.
Yeah.
me too.
Okay, so VET is short for Vocational Education and Training. And globally, actually, Australia is known to have, to have the gold standard when it comes to VET education. So VET, if I were to summarize it, it's getting that high quality education, but at a more affordable price, let's say, compared to university. So our tuition fees, they're definitely more student friendly, but you also get high quality education. Now, in terms of actual learning, VET is known to be more practical oriented, so less theory, more practical. The reason behind that is it's designed to respond to certain industry needs, to certain gaps in the industry. We're trying to skill up our students to be able to address that gap in the industry, so that when you guys start working in that industry, you're actually career ready. Like, you will be well equipped with the skills and competencies that you need. Now, if your goal is to study further after VET, that's also highly possible, because there's credit transfer and flexible learning pathways, meaning after finishing your courses with KII, and let's say you want to go to uni, you will get credits for certain subjects.
Wow, that's
So
nice.
you will study less when you go to uni.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So the major steps I made was I've made my resume for it to be passed to my agency, or
Your
the one who
education
processes.
agent.
Yeah, my education agent, and then gathered all the documents that I have in the Philippines, and then it's I think the statement of purpose, why you wanted to study here in Australia. They will also ask for that one, English proficiency test, and also you will do the medical before you leave the Philippines. And after gathering all my requirements, I passed it, and I've waited for around a month for it to be granted.
1 month is actually fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And then it was just a long wait because I know the borders are still closed.
During the time.
Yeah, that's why.
Sad bad.
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah. What about you, Sanket? Like, can you describe to me what it took you for you to actually have that student visa?
At first, I do the research, which course should I study, and I consult to my agency in Nepal, and I do a lot of research. Then I prepare my documents and for my visa application. Then I do my medical exam. And then I waited 3 months for my visa grant. Everybody knows why it happens.
Yeah.
And finally I got that. I'm very happy.
Of course.
And today I'm here with you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, visa application. We don't have an in-house team who can actually help with visa applications. But what I recommend is you should go to our website,
Yeah.
and then there's a page there where you can see our partner agents.
Yeah.
So it's categorized per country.
Oh.
So that's where you can see who you can ask for help when it
Yeah.
comes to enrolling with KII and with the visa application. The students can also check out the Department of Home Affairs website, so
Yeah.
for the immigration stuff. So from that website, it's very easy to see the comprehensive information about what this visa is all about, what are the conditions attached to it, what are the eligibility requirements, the cost. So everything is in there in that website.
I've prepared myself physically, mentally, and also emotionally, since I know that I'm going to be away from my family for quite too long. And I have to be strong also because I know this is what I've always wanted. And with regards to our accommodation, our agency helped us in finding a place. It's not that nearby here at the school, but it's near at the station. So
Yeah.
if you have any questions, you can refer to your agent, because I know that they will help you in settling down here.
You Sanket, how did you prepare when it was time for you to come here to Sydney?
It's quite easy for me because my many relatives lives here in Sydney,
Okay.
and my agency helped me a lot while to book my ticket, flight ticket here. And my brother come airport to pick me up there, and he's the one who helped me to book my accommodation there. And it's quite easy for me, not so hard, because I have many friends
You
here.
have family.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But I'm physically and emotionally strong because because I'm far from my home.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
For
here
the
alone.
first time,
Yeah, for
right?
the first time, it's very hard for me.
Yeah.
Now I'm used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. The good news is the Australian government has eased most of its restrictions, so no more lockdowns, no more quarantine. So we can safely say life is pretty back to normal.
Yeah.
We're learning to live with COVID-19 here in Sydney, right? There are
Yeah.
still cases, but not that much.
Yeah.
So for new students, they don't have to remember a lot of restrictions. So one important thing is, full vaccination.
Yeah.
So if they're fully vaccinated, when they fly in,
Yeah.
they don't need to do hotel quarantine.
Yes.
So they're saving a lot of money
Yeah.
there. So they just have to go straight to their accommodation
Yeah.
and isolate there. And then they have to immediately take a rapid antigen test
Yeah.
within 24 hours from arrival.
Yeah.
And when they get the negative test, then they're good. But until they get that negative test, they should continue self-isolating.
Yeah.
Now, it's only those who are not fully vaccinated that need to do the hotel quarantine. That's why I really encourage the students to be fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the day-to-day restrictions, the masks on public
Social
transport,
distance, yeah.
social distancing, but other than that, I think we're slowly getting back to normal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good for us.
everything.
Yeah. Finally.
Finally,
Yeah.
freedom back.
Yeah.
My normal week looks like as usual. I'm the very lazy guy. I attend Tuesday and Wednesday is my class, I attend
Okay.
there. Then after I work 20 hours in a week.
I thought 24 hours
No,
a day.
sorry, my mistake. 20
Yeah.
20 hours a
A
week.
week? Okay.
Sunday,
Mhm.
Thursday and Friday, and
Uh-huh.
weekend. Wow, it's so good, eh?
What do you do?
I hang out with my friends. I play games and
What games?
PUBG. I love PUBG, no?
Mm.
And sometimes when I feel bored and I do my assignment because I have to pass in exam. Otherwise, I'll go back to my country.
No,
That's
no,
why.
no. What about you, Jana? What does your
Also-
normal week look like?
Also the same with Sanket, I also work 5 days a week because it's just a 2-day class. So I see to it that my days off will fall under my classes also.
Yeah.
Usually it's Thursday, Friday, or when the block is finished already, it will change to Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
or it depends on the instructor.
Yeah.
So also with the weekends, if I have the time, or weekdays, I see to it that I de-stress and unwind with the
Oh.
popular tourist spots here
Yeah.
in Sydney, like the Sydney Harbour Bridge and Darling Harbour, or we have also the zoo, aquarium, or if you want to visit the regional places, it's also nice. We also have a lot of beaches here in Sydney.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So 2 days per week for your class,
Yeah.
and then you can work actually currently unlimited hours.
Unlimited
Yeah,
hours.
good
Yeah,
for
Until
currently.
April, I think.
Yeah. And then on weekends you distress.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
As a final question, I want to know if you have any advice for those who are thinking of studying here in Australia.
So to those who are planning to study here, don't hesitate because it will be the best decision that you will make. Promise, tara masaya dito.
Tama. And what about you, Sanket? What's your advice?
If anybody is planning to come abroad to study,
Mhm.
make sure that you are self-motivated, and
Mhm.
it's always great to be here in different countries to pursue to develop their character, you know,
That's right.
because in abroad you get more exposure in your life to shape the career, and at last it's very beautiful country. Come join us, and आइज केटा अस्ट्रेलिया रमाइलो गर्नुपर्छ कि कसो
I hope.